They come up in an offset eye. Now one of the newest Jets. This is Matt Forte. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
Throwing now is Gino. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. They were looking for Marshall that time, and it's third down.
I know the initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play? Able to stay with him, get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to try and catch the ball, tips it up in the air, and knocks it away.
Third down, here's Forte. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1.
I once had a defensive player in the NFL tell me, if I beat and dominate the guy across from me, I'm helping my team. Well, winning one-on-one battles is always a part of the game, but when you have good team defense, as we just saw there, one broken tackle, but he didn't get away because the rest of the guys arrived to put him on the ground.
Look at the spin.
Balance.
Very good return that time. 18 yards, and the Bengals will take over. New York set to take the 3 and out. Second possession. See if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. On second down, Forte. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He lost 4 there, and it's third down.
Well, on that play, the expression, don't blink, you might miss something, certainly applied. That was fast. Defense diagnosed the play, and it was over in a heartbeat.
Throwing on third down, Smith. And this is going to be incomplete. He was looking for Devin Smith that time, and it brings up fourth down. Here's Lachlan Edwards now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Here's Jones. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Bengals take possession. And New York set to take the field. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going throughout the game. And that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. To throw on second down is Smith. And this is caught. First catch by Brandon Marshall. 7 yards on the play. And just like that, it's third down. Smith on third down. Drops it underneath to Forte. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Having an effective short passing game, one of their main concern coming into this one. Right there, able to hit the D with a quick strike and a first down.
And you're able to put that into your game plan when you see that there's space to throw the football. A lot of defenses don't want to play press coverage or tight coverage. They'll play backed off, and sometimes those cornerbacks will bail out really fast and really get deep, and that allows you to throw the quick game underneath, and they took advantage of it.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
I think we're getting really close to that point in time, though, where the identity may have to go out the window, and they've got to go a little bit faster in order to try and win the game.
On the ground, Forte. No gain on the play, and what to do now on fourth and goal. On now is Nick Folk in the field goal unit for the Jets. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle.
Partner, it's decision time now. I know it's still just the second quarter, but you have not...
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football.
Please tell me this doesn't come...
New York set to take the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Smith on first down. It's caught on the right side. It's Smith. And he's brought down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On first down, Smith. A dump off to Fortet. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On first down, it's Smith. And his throw is incomplete.
I hope I don't sound too wrong. Or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Back to the air. Smith on second down. Surveying the field. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Third and long, it's Smith. And able to find Decker. And he's brought down after a good gain. Give him 30 yards there. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, this from 48. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And okay. They start the second half with a run by Forte. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
While that play was unsuccessful to start the second half, I'm not sure that you just totally abandon what you do running the football. Maybe you make some adjustments in your run game and do things a little bit differently. That doesn't necessarily mean you just go to the pass and do nothing else.
Give him 8 on the play, and that's going to bring up a third down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Offense in a good spot here, 2nd and 2. Out of the pistol, Forte. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
There is no doubt that Geno Atkins is really strong and stout at the point of attack. But I love his suddenness, the ability to make plays, to be in one spot, and then he's gone. And into the offensive backfield, he's a heck of a player.
And there, a big TFL, tackle for loss.
Hard to believe that his father, Gene Atkins, was an NFL defensive back. He's bred this big defensive tackle.
And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. And with this deficit, You can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Now Geno. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The Bengals' new signee from their rivals, Cleveland, Carlos Dansby, in there to drop him with his first sack of 2016. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the fourth quarter. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on third. Smith now to throw. And that is incomplete. Here's Lachlan Edwards now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Jones on the return. 12 yards on the return that time. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And the Jets set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Now Geno on 1st down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Marshall, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. It's a gain of 5, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. The Bengals with 2 extra DBs. A nickel look on 3rd.
Blanketing the passing lanes.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. They were trying to go to Marshall that time, and it's 4th down. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Desperation time for Smith on 4th down. And it is incomplete. The Tide Bulls tried it, went for it, but it didn't pay. And New York set to take the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Complete to Amaro on the right side. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and they're going to have a 3rd down. Still in search of the 1st down after that last completion. So 3rd and 7 and an extra defensive back on the field here.
Definitely want to play coverage here.
Throwing now is Geno. And got his man complete. It's a big play that time by the Jets. 32 yards.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it's a 2nd down. 7 yards to go on 2nd down. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Wide open. It's Marshall complete. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver, 41 yards. And the Jets are able to close the gap just a bit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this... And New York set to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. On second down, here's Smith. And over the middle here, Amaro. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. From the gun, here's Smith. That's caught at the 2. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Jace Amaro from 4 yards out. And the Jets capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
And there's the touchdown that they needed, so they'll celebrate. But the guys on the sidelines, they've got to stay focused.